Alan Beesley from ActionSA. As ActionSA, what's your expectation of this mini budget?
So there's three key things that we want to focus on today. The first is funding to SARS. SARS is seriously underfunded, and according to international benchmarks, SARS is underfunded by 30%. And as an agency that collects 90% of South African revenue with an estimated tax gap of 800 billion, it's just nonsensical that SARS is underfunded. I mean, we're leaving money on the table. It's just bizarre. 800 billion is a massive amount of money. So for SARS to be underfunded makes no sense. It's an easy win. We say give them a couple of billion in the next couple of years, and we can make a huge impact in decreasing that estimated tax gap of 800 billion. I mean, it's massive. 800 billion is massive. It's just nonsensical that SARS is underfunded. And then the second thing is we want a pronouncement on the size of the cabinet. I mean, the size of the cabinet is just growing and growing and growing. Same as our debt is growing and growing, so is the size of the cabinet is growing. And it's not only very expensive, inefficient, but it sends the wrong signals. How can you tell society that they must tighten their belts when your belt is getting looser? How can you tell kids that we're taking away teachers? How can you tell people that we're giving you less health care when the cabinet's getting bigger? And I mean, you just saw just now, people getting in their cars, chauffeur-driven, you know, it's wrong. That money should be going to frontline services. I mean, it's just people are going to bed hungry tonight and the cabinet's getting bigger, and it's just nonsensical. And then the third issue we wanted, is on the interest. You know, every rand of expenditure, 20 cents is going to interest, and we've got nothing to show for it. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. And again, that money should be going to education. But
how do we rein in this government debt and its related service costs?
Well, I think first of all is that we need, as you said, we need to get the revenue side going. So SARS, that's an easy win. And then we need to get the economy going. We have to get the economy going. We can't keep going at 1%, 1%, 1%. Emerging markets are economic growth 4%, we're at 1%, so we need concrete ideas, pragmatic, implementable ideas to get the economy going. We can't go along at 1%. We're never going to address unemployment, we're never going to address inequality, we're never going to address poverty with 1% economic growth.
Thank you so much, Alan Beesley from ActionSA. Of course, the parties are actually giving their views in terms of what they expect from this afternoon's medium-term budget policy statement.